New information. For the first time, we're hearing from the Hampton Cove middle school student who told her mother last week she thought there was a gun at school. That turned out to be a false alarm.
I was just scared, and they're going to suspend me for being scared.
That's Savannah Goss. Tonight, she and her mom want to set the record straight and explain their side of the story. Way 31 Sarah Singletary is live now from the school where it happened after talking with the family today. Sarah?
Yeah, Greg, that's right. We're all told if we see something suspicious, we're supposed to say something. Well, Savannah told me she saw something, so she said something, and now she's suspended from school. Tonight, her and her family are trying to understand why.
I see and I hear about something, and I say something, and then I get suspended for it.
12-year-old Savannah Goss is having a hard time understanding how her fear turned into a 5-day suspension. Savannah told me she had no idea there was a gun rumor at Hampton Cove Middle School until she heard it from a friend.
She said that she was going to text her mom about this, and I asked her if I could text my mom about it.
Savannah and her family had only been in their new home for about 2 weeks before they turned the corner and found themselves in crisis mode on Savannah's second day at her new school.
He kept going to his locker. She kept saying, hey, he's going to his locker. And every time he came back, he had something bulky in his pocket. So I guess that's what made her and I freak out a lot. He kind of just kept looking around the classroom.
Savannah insists she only told her mom about what she saw and heard.
I'm thinking, all these things I've seen on TV with all of these gunmen and these mass shootings and children running, and I'm freaking out.
Her mom, Megan, told her husband what was happening. He was away on a work trip and called the Huntsville Police non-emergency line. It didn't take long for first responders to show up at the school. They looked, but there was no gun.
I didn't go to a teacher because it was my second day there.
At a new school, not knowing any adults there, Savannah turned to her parents. She was scared the boy might have a gun.
The teachers were at the front of the room, as was the guy. I know he didn't have a gun, but if he did and he were to start the shooting right there, I'd have one of the biggest chances of getting hurt.
Her family is convinced Savannah avoided overreacting.
We want this taken off of her record completely and to resume school like normal because she didn't do anything wrong.
Savannah goes back to school on the 8th, where she still faces in-school suspension until a hearing on the 13th. That will determine whether she's being expelled from school. Savannah's mom told me she is the only student who was disciplined after the false alarm incident, and Savannah doesn't understand why, because she did hear that rumor, according to her, from another student. I reached out to the school board spokesperson to figure out why Savannah may have been the only student disciplined, and I'm still working to get answers. Reporting live in Huntsville, Sarah Singletary, Way 31 News.